Hello everybody, this is GeGe from GeGe Yoga. I'm back today with a full length intermediate level flow, getting into all parts of the body, the hips, the hamstrings, and also into some back flexibility as well. And I hope that you enjoy. Starting in a cross-legged seat, Sukhasana, easy pose. Close the eyes, start to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Tapping into that mindful breath in and out. Beautiful, rooting those sit bones down, down, down towards the ground. And noticing any sensations that you feel today. How does the physical body feel? How does the emotional body feel? And how does the intellectual body feel? So how is your mind today? And how is your body today? Maybe you set an intention for today's practice and for the day going forward. Give me one more breath in here. And a long breath out. Blink open the eyes. Gorgeous. So we're going to come into a extended child's pose to start today's session. So bring the big toes to touch, the knees as wide as the mat, sinking the chest down towards the ground, and then push the hands away from you as you sink the forehead down. Getting this grounding, melting feeling. Keep breathing deeply, enjoying that connection to the earth. Give me one more breath in. And on your exhale, pushing into your hands and coming to a tabletop position. Let's start with our cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the chin. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, round everything in, tucking the chin under. Nice, keep that going. Inhale. And exhale, we round in. Once more, inhale. And exhale, we round it in. Gorgeous job. Now come back to your neutral tabletop position and we're going to take a couple of ripples here. So as you inhale, you arch the back, you lean forward. So you're getting a nice wrist stretch here as well. And as you exhale, tuck the belly in and take it back. Gorgeous. So we're going to continue to ripple in this fashion. You can close the eyes. You can veer slightly off the railroad tracks as well. You can take your own little freestyle, moving intuitively. And it's almost quite well, it's a wave-like motion, but also a little bit sensual, right? Enjoy your body, get into your body. Bum chicka wow wow. Nice, and then reverse this, okay? So arching as you take the bum back, leading with that booty, and then rounding forwards. Really get into this now. So we're loosening up through the spine, flexion and extension. One more, speeding it up slightly. Gorgeous. Come back to your tabletop. Tuck the toes under, walk the hands slightly forward. Downward facing dog. Heels come down, down, down towards the mat and start to pedal it out, walk it out. and enjoy any cracks and pops in your ankles. I don't know if you heard that one. That was a good one from my left foot. And then taking one breath to sink the heels down and find stillness. In, out. Gorgeous job. Look to the top of the mat and make your way up to forward fold, but staying on your tiptoes. See how long you can keep those palms flat on the ground, so really compressing the belly inwards. And relax it down. Bend the knees generously, feet are hip width apart, and you can take a gentle sway side to side if you wish. And then letting the arms dangle nice and heavy, you're going to roll up through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, tucking the bum under as you go. Once you reach the top, you're going to roll the shoulders all the way up to the ears and down the back, and once more up to the ears and down the back. Gorgeous. We're going to take a forward fold here, so take the hands behind the back, interlace, press the palms together, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift through the chest, lift the chin, bend the knees generously as you start to lean it forward. Let the hands drop up and overhead to really get a gorgeous stretch through the shoulders, through the pecs. And let those knees bend so that you may lengthen the spine a little bit more. One more inhale. And as you exhale, let the hands come down. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift, extend through the backs of those knees. And exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center in prayer. Bring the big toes to touch, a slight gap between the heels. We're going to come into a couple of sun salutations with warrior two. So inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way over. Inhale, flat back, half lift, your version, maybe hands on the thighs or reaching down towards the ground, and step your left foot back. We're coming into warrior two. So set up that back foot on a 90-degree angle and start to open all the way up. Roll the shoulders down, 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 bending into that front knee, tuck the tush under, and core is nice and active. Inhale here. As you exhale, flip the front palm, take it all the way up and back. Reverse warrior, opening up through the chest. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, pivot on the back foot, step it back and take a vinyasa. So you may want to take chaturanga to upward facing dog and back to downward facing dog, or you may want to try knees, chest, chin. Breath in and out. Look to the top of the mat, bend the knees and step your way there. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky, gather up all of that energy, and exhale, hands down to heart center, other side. Here we go. Inhale, reach it all the way up, engage the glutes. Exhale, fold it all the way down. Inhale, flat back, half lift, and step your right foot back this time, stepping straight into your warrior two. Inhale, exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, flip the front palm and take it all the way up and back to your reverse warrior. Hand reaches towards the back of the mat as you bend into that front knee. And cartwheel the hands all the way down to the mat and take it back to a vinyasa. So you may want to bring the knees down here and hinge it forward. Loads of options. Inhale to your cobra or up dog. Exhale back to your downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And out. Look to the top of your mat. Maybe you're going to hop your way there this time. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time each side, but flowing through a little bit more, finding that one breath, one movement flow. Here we go. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring that left foot back, warrior two. Inhale, open up. Exhale, stretch it back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, taking it for a vinyasa. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top of your mat, make your way there. Inhale, flat back, half lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky, and exhale, hands down to heart center, other side. Inhale. Exhale, down. Inhale, flat back, and taking your right foot back. Exhale. Inhale, reaching all the way up to your warrior two. Exhale, flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Inhale, opening up through that chest. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, pivot on the back foot, and take a vinyasa. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, take it back to downward facing dog. Look to the top of your mat, bend the knees, and make your way there. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, fold. Ooh, yeah. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands slice down, heart center. Bring the hands to the low belly. Close the eyes and take a moment to reconnect with your breath and with the feet on the earth. In and out. And in and out. Give me one more. In and out. Okay, inhale again, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, fold it all the way down. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, maybe this time we hop it back to a chaturanga. You can still step it out if that's more your vibe today. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gorgeous job, everybody. Anchor the left foot into the mat, reach the right leg all the way up to the sky. The hips are still facing down, nice and even. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knee and reach that foot towards the head. So coming into a bit of a scorpion motion here, and start to lean over your wrists. So coming into a scorpion plank. Lift the chest, lift the head as that foot points towards the head. I know this is quite tough. One more breath in. Exhale, extend it back. Inhale. Exhale, bring that right foot through between the hands. We're stepping into pyramid pose. So this back left foot is going to come up to the middle of the mat. Quite a narrow stance, 45-degree angle with that foot. And bring the hands to the waistline as you come all the way up, squeezing the inner thighs towards each other. Inhale, reach the arms all the way to the sky as if you're holding baby Simba here. Drop the left hand down. We're coming to an exalted pyramid. So left hand drops down to the leg as you reaching all the way up and back, finding a twist through the shoulders, so opening up. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands to face forward. Inhale, reach up even more dynamically with those fingers. And exhale, folding all the way over that leg, coming to pyramid pose. Forehead comes down towards the shin. Deep breath in and out, lengthening through that hamstring. In and out. Look forward, walk the hands forward, bend into this back knee and launch that left leg up to standing splits. Now you can point or flex a toe, it's all good as long as it's active. And use your hands as support. You can have the chest nice and low. And option here to hug the back of the right calf with the right arm, with the right hand, as a little balance test. From here, as you inhale, you're going to crunch your left knee in towards your nose as you round through the back, come onto the fingertips, think of like a flamingo, and extend it back out. Twice more. Inhale, crunch it in. Exhale, extend, really getting deep into that right hamstring. Inhale. And exhale, extend. This time you're going to stand all the way up. So find that control. Bend into that supporting leg as you stand all the way up and hug your left knee in. Give me a breath in and out. Find a focus in front of you, in and out. Gorgeous. Okay, so without moving the position of your hips, you're just going to extend that left leg out long, again, pointed or flexed, bringing the hands out in front of you. I know this is tough. Give me an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to come through a pistol squat to sit down. So really reaching those hips back as you take the chest forward. Down, down, down. And if you need to use your hands as you get closer to the ground, it's all good. Extend the legs out long once you get there. Reach the arms up and exhale. Take a forward fold. Nice and long through the spine. Point the toes on this one so that you get a nice stretch through the front of the feet. And looking forward, so don't dip your head down. No rounding in the spine. Give me a breath in and out. And in, and start to roll it up. Beautiful. Bend the knees, plant the soles of the feet down, grab hold of the backs of the thighs. We're going to take a roll back and then roll forward into your Malasana Yogi squat. So if this takes a couple of goes, don't worry, I'm sure you're not alone. You're going to roll it back, find some momentum. And as you roll it forward, plant the feet down and lift the hips. You're in your yogi squat, okay? So nice and wide with those feet and making sure that the knees are going outwards. So you may want to use your elbows to help you keep the chest high. You're going to give me one breath in and out. Inhale. As you exhale, plant the palms, straighten the legs out. Forward fold. Inhale, sink the hips down. And exhale, forward fold. Twice more. Inhale. And exhale, keep those knees going outwards. Last one, inhale. And exhale. All the way up. Nice job. Okay, heel toe those feet together. We're going to go into our Bakasana, our crow pose. So coming up nice and high onto the toes, big toes to touch, remember. And then taking your knees outwards so they connect towards your armpit, so towards your upper arm. You're going to rest your knees on your arms like a shelf. The elbows are going to bend. You're going to look forward. Maybe you'll get one foot off. Maybe you'll get both feet off. Keep looking forward. Find that focus. One more breath in. And bring the feet down. Nice. Coming back into your Malasana. Sink the hips down. Nice job. Taking the left arm outwards. So you're going to be pressing the left knee outwards with the left arm. Palm faces open. Reach the right arm all the way up to the sky. Give me a big expansive breath in. And as you exhale, you can either stay here or you might want to take a bind behind the back. Okay, so wrapping the left arm all around the back until it reaches the right wrist. And then notice if you're really compensating and leaning into the left side and try to even it out. This is going to give you a better stretch in the left shoulder anyway. One more breath in. And unravel yourself, taking that on the other side. So taking the right arm towards the right knee. Palm faces forward and then open expansion with that left arm. Big breath in. And as you exhale, you have the option to bind behind the back. Open up through the chest. And unravel yourself. Beautiful job. Okay, stepping that left foot back, we're coming into a low runner's lunge here. Straighten both legs and then turning over towards your left, coming into a prasarita, your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest, and as you exhale, coming to a forward fold, the crown of the head aiming down towards the mat. And if you have the space in your hamstrings, walking the hands in line with the arches. Inhale And exhale. One more in. And out. Gorgeous job, everybody. Halfway lift, lifting that chest up again, walking the hands all the way back around to the front of the mat, coming into your low runner's lunge, coming into a bit of core work here. Plant the left palm down, roll onto the outside of the left foot, and then stacking the right foot on top of it, coming into your side plank here. So keeping the hips nice and high. If this is a struggle for you, you can bring the right foot in front of the left one. There's no shame in modification. 3 breaths here. 1, 2, strong straight line with the body. 3, beautiful. Start to pick up your top right foot. Bend it and bring it behind you, okay? We're coming into a wild thing. Place those toes down behind you and then flipping the arm up. You're coming into wild thing, pushing the hips up towards the sky. Give me 1 breath in and out, taking it all the way back to your plank and taking a vinyasa. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Let's keep it moving. Let's take it to the other side. So left leg reaches all the way up to the sky. 3-legged dog. And as you exhale, you bend that knee and the foot comes towards the head. Put the weight towards the wrists and lift that head a little bit more. Lift that foot a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale, hold it 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, extend it back, 3-legged dog. Inhale, kick that foot up. Exhale, left foot comes through between the hands and we come into your pyramid on the left side. Hands come to the waistline with control, standing all the way up. Gorgeous job, everybody. Again, squeezing the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs towards each other so that you don't open up the hip. Facing forward. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, drop the right hand down, reaching all the way up and back with the left hand. Inhale. Exhale, reaching the arms all the way back up to center and taking it all the way up and over towards your pyramid. Hold. Forehead comes down towards the shin. Give me 3 breaths here, holding, stretching through that hamstring. Last one, in and out. Look forward, walk the hands forward, bend into the back knee and launch that right leg up towards your standing splits position. Now, it doesn't have to be as high as mine. I'm an ex-dancer, so I'm naturally quite flexible, but you know, if your standing splits is here or even here, it's still a standing splits. You're still doing it right, don't worry. Okay, finding that crunch. So inhale, crunch the knee towards the nose, round to the back. Exhale, extend it. Inhale. And exhale, back it goes. 1 more time, inhale. And exhale, back it goes. This time, you're bringing it all the way in towards the chest with control. If you have to step that toe down a couple of times, I'm sure you're not alone in that. Squeeze the knee in towards the chest. Deep breath in and out. Tuck the belly in and out. 1 more, in and out. Gorgeous. Reach the arms out in front, keeping the hips perfectly still as you extend that right leg out, even if you have a bend in the knee, as straight as you personally can, and starting to come down through this pistol squat. So hips go back as chest goes forward. Find that counterbalance, and if you need to use your hands once you get past a certain point, it's all gravy. Bringing the legs out in front of you. This time we flex. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. And again, long spine as you look forward. Stretching through the hamstrings, through the feet. And rolling all the way up, planting the feet down. We're going for that roll back. You have the option this time to have the legs straight as you go back. So you're going through Halasana. Give it a go. And again, you always have the option to use your hands to bring yourself up to the yogi squat, okay? So never feel like you can't do a flow because you feel like you can't modify. You can always modify. Okay, if you're trying with straight legs, come with me. So rolling all the way back, straighten the legs, Halasana, and then rolling down and up to your yogi squat. And again, breathing here in and out. Plant the palms down and forward fold. In, sit it down, getting nice and deep into those hips. And out, forward fold, twice more, in, down we go, and out. Once more. I nearly lost track myself then. Teachers are humans too. And out. Gorgeous job, everybody. Heel toe, the feet towards each other. Let's try for that crow pose again. So planting the palms down, high up onto the toes. Let the knees go outwards. I want you to avoid this baby crow, okay? We want to go to a full crow if we can. Baby crow is when you have the knees on the outsides of the arms, but we want to build strength in these triceps. So let's go for a full crow here, looking forward. And maybe picking the feet up. Maybe it's just one, maybe it's just a toe. Holding for 3, for 2, look forward, not directly down. You don't want to face plant. And 1, bringing the feet down, gorgeous job. And taking it back out to Malasana and sinking it back down. Give me one last breath in and out. Great job. Okay, bringing the left foot forward, the right leg back, straighten the legs. You're going to walk your hands over towards the right, coming into your Prasarita. I'm just going to turn around so that you're not staring at my butt. Nice. And then again, same thing. So taking the hands in line with the arches of the feet, or wherever you're at in your journey today, I will offer up in inversion here. You can come into tripod headstand. So simply creating a triangle with your hands and with your head, bringing the head down towards the mat, the crown of the head, and then coming high up onto your toes. Maybe you find a little bit of float. Maybe the legs will float up towards the sky and towards each other. Nice. And then coming down with control. If you're inverted, if you're not, coming just to your flat back position. Inhale and exhale, coming all the way around to the front of the mat. You're back in your low runner's lunge with the left leg in front. Bring the right hand down, roll onto the outside of the right foot and stack the left one on top of it. You're in your side plank again, reaching that left arm all the way to the sky. Really stamp into your right hand here, hips nice and high. I'm talking to distract you. Give me one more breath in here. And then lifting that top leg, bend the knee, taking the foot behind you, flipping into your wild thing, reaching the left arm all the way up and back. Breath in and out, flipping all the way over into your plank, and give me one last vinyasa. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath in. And out, drop the knees down and take an extended child's pose for me, sinking the forehead down towards the mat. One more breath in. And as you exhale, start to walk the hands in towards the knees. Bring the knees together and sitting up onto the knees. So we're going to work into camel pose today. So that is today's back bend. So bringing the knees about hip width apart here. For this first one, I just want you to bring the hands to the rib cage, almost like a table here, and have this sensation of manually lifting your rib cage. So inhale, start to lift the rib cage. This in turn lifts the chest, which in turn lifts your gaze, push the hips forward and let that gaze graze the ceiling and back. So just coming to a little baby one here. Give me a couple of breaths in and out, and one more in and out. Suck the belly button in towards the spine as you slowly bring it back up and sit the hips down. So that's level one. Level two, tuck the toes under. Bring the hands to the low back with the heels of the palms really nice and comfortably secure around the middle of the back here. Think of almost just below your bra line, wherever feels comfortable to you. With the fingers facing down. Think of that lift in the rib cage first. Inhale, lift the rib cage, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Hips go forward, head goes back. Take that gaze back, and all the same time making sure you're pushing those hips forward so that you don't fall backwards. From here, maybe you take the hands down towards the heels and then just really start to lift through the chest. Now, this head being back might not be comfortable to you. You can always bring it forward like so if you feel safer that way. It's whatever feels good in your body. Give me one more breath here. And as you exhale, bring the hands to the low back, suck the belly in towards the spine. Take your time coming out, untuck the toes, lower the hips down. And just take a moment here with a neutral spine to just catch your breath and let the spine reset, because we're going to go for one more round. Okay, have you got one more in you? I reckon you do. Let's do it. So sitting all the way up onto those knees. This time you have the option to have the toes tucked or untuck the toes if that felt okay for you. Maybe you want to try going into a slightly more intense back bend. Hands to the low back, here we go. Lift the rib cage, lift the chest, lift the chin, lift your gaze, traveling back, here we go. And then maybe taking the hands down towards the ankles of the heels and then reaching the hips forward. Nice job, everybody. Holding here, engage the glutes. Whoop. Maybe holding onto your leggings like I am, holding on for dear life. Give me 3 more breaths. 3, 2, last one. Nice, bring the hands towards the low back, engage the core, gently, slowly sit down. So we try to avoid going straight into a forward fold because it's unnecessary stress on the back. We've just taken it backwards in a very intense way. We don't immediately want to take it forwards in a very intense way. So just take a moment to be neutral, allow a bit of breathing space for your body. And let's just take a couple of twists. So bringing the right hand to the outside of the left thigh and then looking over your left shoulder and back through center and taking that the other way. And back to center. Beautiful job. We're just going to finish off with a pigeon pose. So taking it back to your downward facing dog. Start to bring the right knee between the hands, coming towards your right wrist, and then take your left knee back, making sure it's tucked under, and maybe bringing the right toes towards the left wrist. Yes. Nice. Finding a pigeon that's comfortable for you. Not everybody is meant to have their legs at a right angle. Inhale to lift the chest, lifting the hips slightly so that they square off a little bit more. And exhale, bringing the elbows down towards the mat. Or maybe it's just for fingertips. Find your version of a pigeon. Holding here for about 5 breaths, so get yourself nice and cozy. Winding the practice down. I know that was quite a strong one. Working all areas of the body. So take a moment to feel gratitude towards this amazing body of yours. No matter your personal feelings towards what it might look like, it's functioning in so many incredible ways, and it deserves your love. Lift the chest, bring the hands down, tuck the back toes under as you lift that right leg back to downward facing dog, and let's take it on the left side. So bringing that left knee towards your left wrist and then finding that slight right angle and then tucking that right knee under. Inhale, lift the chest, just lifting your hips slightly so they square off again, and then coming down. Elbows, fingertips, hands, forehead to mat, whatever is your jam today. Last 2 breaths. Beautiful, and then coming back onto your palms, tuck the back toes under, taking it back to your downward facing dog, and then either hopping through or walking through, coming all the way to your seat. And taking your time to lie yourself all the way back, hug the knees in towards the chest, give yourself a little rock side to side. And then letting yourself go into your Shavasana pose, arguably the most important pose of the practice because it's the only one where you get to fully rest. There's no activation whatsoever, and you deserve a rest. Let the whole body melt down towards the ground. And taking a moment here to consider something that you might feel grateful for today. A person, a moment, a pet. An item of food. Could be anything, small or big. Good things happen every day. It's just sometimes we need to reframe our day to find that out. What you might perceive as a terrible day might actually have some wonderful moments within it, but you're so focused on the one thing that didn't go quite right, or maybe your hormones are a bit all over the shop that particular day and you're not seeing the person that hugged you or the really good cup of tea you had. So take a moment to reframe, reassess. You can stay here longer if you'd like, but I'm going to wake you back up for those of you that need to go. So start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Roll onto one side of the body, whichever side is calling you, using the bottom arm as a pillow. And then pressing yourself up to your cross-legged seat. Nice job. And let's take some closing breaths. So big breath in and out, and another, and out. Last one, make it a good one. Inhale, let something go. Have a lovely day, everybody. Namaste.